Good afternoon and welcome to Citizen AY on YouTube. Um, please, I would like you all to please, when you see this broadcast, join me. I'm going to wait a few minutes. We are going to try and do a few things here. I'll be doing more and more on my broadcast on YouTube. It is very, very important that we build this platform. I'm going to try and do that right now so that we need to have an alternative platform. So just bear with me as I try to bring that to you live as I'm speaking. I want to test that you can hear me. So let's have a look. Can you hear me? Okay. So I'm going to be sharing the link and we would like you to join me. So let's do this. Give me a minute. No, there, that's it. Okay, we got it now. Now, so you'll be seeing it come up. Let's talk for a few minutes. We might do half an hour. Let me see. So okay, so just bear with me. I'm deliberately we need to build the YouTube link, the YouTube platform. It is very, very important that we have a platform for us to be able to have discussions and plans and meetings. So no, sorry about that. 1 second, please. Give me a minute. I'm just trying to get this right. Sometimes you do get a little bit. Okay, so now. Okay, so there we go. Okay. Okay. So let me just make sure we get this right because I don't want it to confuse people. Okay, so now. Okay, so please do share that link as you come in. I'm going to try and share it on as many platforms as possible. We just need to just talk. I probably won't stay too long, but I need to do this because it's very important that we, first of all, I want to thank you all, those of you in the OduduwaTVR movement. I want to thank you all for your continued support. We do appreciate you. We may have been quiet for some time and doing it because a lot of things that we're doing. Good afternoon, Eshem. Good afternoon, Yatu Muraina. Thank you. So yes, good afternoon to you. Thank you very much. We're just trying to make sure we have alternative platforms, especially to make sure that we can reach people. And we are, the title of it we will go into. I will go into. So we're likely gonna be doing this in English. The reason why we're doing it in English is to make sure that we bring people along. We bring in various people so that people can be part of this discussion. It may take half an hour, it may take 40 minutes, it may take slightly longer or less. We're not too, that's not too much of a problem. But what we're trying to do is to first of all engage with people, with the members and everybody. There's a lot that needs to be happening. That's happening right now, and we are trying to address that. We're trying to incorporate that in many of the things that we're doing, and making sure that we bring people along so people are aware of what is going on and what we're doing. So please, of course, when you get this broadcast, please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube right now. We would really like your support. We need to build and grow this platform. It is very, very important to us. As I speak to you, sometimes I've noticed something on Citizen AY that when we go live on Citizen AY on Facebook, there is a deliberate attempt to depress the numbers of Citizen AY on Facebook. Please. So I'm just writing a few things. So today's topic is, as it said, countdown to the to the tomorrow, Oloye Igboho, the countdown. What are we all thinking? We want to just talk to us about a few things. We are trying to, the government that is silencing us is preventing us from actually speaking up against the injustice. And as we all know, Oloye Igboho is a man for the people, is a man for the masses, and he's standing up for us to make sure that our voices are heard. He is the voice of the voiceless. It's time we stand up for Oloye Igboho. So I want to urge those of you watching, if you're watching me right now, please go and subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube right now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Just do it now. Go and subscribe. We need you to please go and subscribe to us on YouTube. Please, I want you all also to hit the notification button. I'd like you to hit the notification button. Hit the notification button on Facebook, YouTube, so that when we come live, you will be able to see us as soon as I come live. That way we can be able to carry on and carry on and do the work that we need to do. There's a lot of things that's going on, but I want you to be very, very sure of one thing, that we will not relent. We are going to continue the work we're doing here and make sure that people get a clear understanding of what needs to be done and what steps we must take. Tomorrow, again, I'm going to read to you what we say. Countdown to tomorrow at the courthouse in Benin, Oloye, 26/07/21. So that's tomorrow we're looking at. It's a countdown. And we just want to make us all aware that there are some things that have been done that we should be aware of. We mustn't allow ourselves to be provoked in any way, shape, or form. You saw yesterday that we had a meeting. A group of us had a meeting with the media presenters, and we all affirmed our support for Oloye and the need for us all to remain calm and be able to engage in this process and make sure that we all comply to a man with the rule of law as laid down in Benin. Because as we all know, Benin is very different from Nigeria. And above all, what is our stated goal? In this particular instance, our stated goal is to make sure that every one of us who are going to be there tomorrow. Good afternoon thanks for joining us. Please, when you come in, hit the notification button, please. Subscribe and hit the notification button. We very much need your support to grow the Citizen AY platform. We are grateful for your continued support. The reason for that is because purely Facebook, they are messing up with what we're doing. Sometimes they restrict it and everything else. And it will be good so that when we speak, like I said, the beauty of having, as well as having OduduwaTVRadio, which we know you all support, and we're grateful for that. That's fantastic. The subscription level is going up high on that. We're grateful. What we need is the we need your Citizen AY platform to also grow, and we need your help. We once again call on you to help us make that a reality, because it is better for us to have that option in place so that when the time comes, when the need arises, we can take the steps we need to take to be able to, give you uninterrupted information. As it stands now, many times our broadcasts can be interrupted at short notice, and we might not even be aware. Sometimes we are on air and we're thinking, okay, we're doing everything is going fine, and suddenly the broadcast is slowed down, the reach to people is not there. So that is why I am doing this on YouTube. Please, we're asking those of you who are on Facebook today, we're not going to be showing on Facebook just yet because we wanted to just make sure that some of the broadcasts we'll be doing now, when we're going on Citizen AY, it's going to be on YouTube because we need that emphasis. We need that extra option to allow us to be able to carry on and give you a clear and undiluted information. As you all know, on this platform, we speak truth to power. What we do is we speak truth to power. We do not, we go and check as much of what we're doing. We clarify before we do anything else. We go and clarify it, and we make sure that we speak to people, get the facts, the correct facts, as far as possible, and then we make sure that that is, put before everybody, so that we all be able to, we have the update. So now, please don't forget, when you come in, we would like you to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button as you come in. As it says across the screen, subscribe to Citizen AY. So please go and do so now. Hit the notification button as you come in as well. It would really help us. I know I will repeat that quite a few more times. But like I said, today's topic really, we got maybe half an hour to 45 minutes, is to basically ensure that we are all aware of what's coming tomorrow. I will say it in English, and I'm going to reiterate it. Tomorrow, please, under no circumstances should any of us go around with any flag, any t-shirt with Oloye Igboho, any t-shirt with Yoruba Nation, any flag with Yoruba Nation. Don't, when you are particularly in Benin, we are talking about Benin now. Do not go around tomorrow with any flag, anything. You have to keep it down. You have to, our focus, our goal is to ensure the man behind me in this picture, Oloye Igboho, gets out of that place. He has done nothing wrong. The lawyer said, let me see if I can play what the lawyer said to us all so that we can see it. I'll see if I can play that section for you. And I will go through that as we're speaking, and I'll try and translate that so that people can get the opportunity to see and hear what is said. So what I will do, whilst I am doing that, I will make a switch from what you see on the screen in a minute. I will make a switch. You will see something come up on the screen. But let's run through what is said. Like I said, this is a countdown to tomorrow morning's court appearance by Oloye Igboho. As we all know, his wife has been released, but she's still there because it makes sense. They are supposed to be going back to Germany together. So let's deal with a number of issues that people have been speaking about. The lawyer, the Yoruba lawyer, who's a Benin man, is going to give us some details, which I'd like to go through with you all. I'll translate it from Yoruba to English. Let me just get that information out to you, and then we can go into it. Please, those of you who normally, we have not stopped Facebook, but just for the purposes of ensuring that we can build an alternative platform, we are urging you please to subscribe to us on YouTube, subscribe and hit the notification button. So that way you will get notification every time we come on air. It is very, very important. I've also put the link in here for people who are on YouTube to come and see us on YouTube as well. It is good to have that option. We need the flexibility to be able to carry on with our with updating people and giving information and advice in a manner whereby we are in control of that process. there's a platform we will also be talking to as well. The Yoru app is something we're going to work on as well, that we would like people to join. We're in the process of trying to get that set up so that is running and people can have the option to see us live there as well. Yoru app is something that will be good for us because that's a platform that is for Yoruba people, and of course that means that we are much more in control of that. There will be no interruption from either YouTube or Facebook. It's for Yoruba people, and we can. So that's something we will build over time. Both for Oduduwa TV Radio and Citizen AY. Now, just give me a minute as I'm giving you this information, and please do bear with me. I am just trying to source and give you the information. Now, it's going to come up on the screen. Now, 1 second. Now, I'm going to just do the change so you will see me back up there now. 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Let me just check what's going on here. Hey, presto. Now, so can you all see me all right? Please, once again, those of you joining us, please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube now. This broadcast is taking place on YouTube as we speak. What we're trying to do is to make sure that you have the option, uninterrupted option, to have the option so that when we're doing our broadcast live, we can carry on without Facebook dictating the terms on which we will operate or controlling what we'll say. The YouTube gives us that flexibility, and we would like you to help us by sharing this broadcast. Hit the notification button and make sure that you let us know that you're with us. That way we can build. It's very, very important that we start having that option. Now, like I said, we have the lawyer here. He's going to speak in Yoruba, and I will translate it. Terry Omalade, thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. So, let me just acknowledge you. Please, as you come in, spread the word. Every subscriber counts, because you give us the option to be able to provide information to you via other platforms rather than the ones where they are suppressing our numbers deliberately. And that is what Facebook is doing, and we just want to is doing to us, and we want to be in control. It's better that we are in control than the other way around. Now I'm going to play the video. So here is a key point. I will translate it. If I can, I will stop it in between and play and go forward. Now let's listen. Listen to the lawyer. He's the Alagbejo, which is like a lawyer, for Oloye Igboho. Now, let's go.
Láti iléeṣẹ́ BBC Yorùbá, òun náà ni a wà nídìí àsìkò ìtẹ̀wá ní àǹfààní.
This program was brought to us by BBC Yoruba in Yoruba land, and they must have gone down to Benin Republic and spoke directly to the lawyer, Agbejoro. So let's have a listen.
Láti máa wá, a wà nílùú Kútọ́nù nílẹ̀ Benin olómìnira níbi tí a ti ní àǹfààní láti rí agbẹjọ́rò Olóyè Sunday Adéníyì Adéyẹmọ tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ sí Ìgbòho sà. Iwájú wọn náà ni a wà báyìí. Ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ yìí.
Ẹ ṣeun gan. Orúkọ mi ni lọ́ọ̀yà Ibrahim David Salami. Mo jẹ́ agbẹjọ́rò nílùú Benin. Èmi náà gan lára ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí, ọmọ Odùduwà ni mí.
Ẹ ṣeun gan. Ẹ̀yin ni agbẹjọ́rò Olóyè Sunday Adéníyì Adéyẹmọ.
Let's just get his name right again.
Lọ́ọ̀yà Ibrahim David Salami. Mo jẹ́ agbẹjọ́rò nílùú Benin.
His name is lawyer Ibrahim Dabrik, I think, Salami. So he's a lawyer in Benin.
Èmi náà gan lára ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí.
And he's a Yoruba man.
Ọmọ Odùduwà ni mí.
He's an Oduduwa man.
Ẹ ṣeun gan. Ẹ̀yin ni agbẹjọ́rò Olóyè Sunday Adéníyì Adéyẹmọ. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń gbẹnusọ fún wọn nílé ẹjọ́. A fẹ́ mọ̀, ǹjẹ́ lóòótọ́ ni àhesọ ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń gbọ́ wípé ní àgọ́ ọlọ́pàá wọ́n dè Olóyè Sunday Adéníyì Adéyẹmọ lọ́wọ́, wọ́n dè wọ́n lẹ́sẹ̀?
Ẹ ṣeun gan. Mo kí gbogbo Yorùbá láti Nàìjíríà títí dé Benin àti gbogbo Yorùbá gbogbo àgbáyé tá ń wo ibiṣẹ́ tá ń wo television mi. Ẹ ṣeun gan.
He was asked if there was any evidence that Oloye Igboho has been chained down, has been reported in as many places as you could have heard. He was asked that question. Here is his response.
Àwa tá jẹ́ agbẹjọ́rò àìsábà sọ̀rọ̀ ní tẹlifíṣàn àbí ní rédíò torí iṣẹ́ wa court la máa lọ ṣiṣẹ́ wa.
So those of us who are lawyers in Benin, we don't tend to speak to people or make announcements because we focus on the courts.
Àmọ́ irọ́ pọ̀ nú ọ̀rọ̀ àwa Yorùbá ara wa fún orí ọ̀rọ̀ Sunday Adeyemo alias Igboho.
But sadly, too many of those comments made by many people about Oloye Igboho are not true. They are lies. They are not based on facts. They are based on lies. So that's what he's telling us. He's speaking in Yoruba. Let's not forget, he's a Benin man, but he's a Yoruba man. And as you all know, Benin, or your empire covered as far as Benin, Togo, in some respects, Ghana and Yoruba, So that's quite a wide area. But he's a Benin man, but he's a Yoruba, Oduduwa man. So let's listen on.
Nítorí ẹ̀ ni mo ní pé kí ẹ wá ká sọ̀rọ̀ lónìí kí fi ṣàlàyé fún yín ká fi máa kókó ọ̀rọ̀ àti èyí tó jẹ́ irọ́ àti èyí tó jẹ́ òótọ́.
This is why I asked you guys to please come so that we can speak today to clarify all of the rumors and to make sure to dispel the rumors and be able to pick out what is a lie and what lies have been said and what is actually the truth, and that's why you are here. So let's carry on.
Fún àkọ́kọ́ ń tẹ́ béèrè àwa agbẹjọ́rò tá à ń gbìyànjú láti gbìjà Igboho àwa márùn-ún ni Sunday Adeyemo gbà tí a lọ rí ní police station wọ́n lù wọ́n sì jẹ níyà wọ́n sì so ní pańpẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀ ohun tí wọ́n ṣe tí ò dáa tó jẹ́ nǹkan tí wọ́n yìí sábà ṣe nílùú wa òun ní pé kán di pańpẹ́ máa lọ́wọ́ nínú ilé ọlọ́pàá tó di pé wọ́n ti tilẹ̀kùn mọ́ níbẹ̀ tó wá jẹ́ pé àti jẹun ó dipá àti lọ́kà ó dipá tó yẹ pé ẹlòmíì ni ó máa help ẹ̀ láti ń pé ó bá fẹ́ lọ́kà ó bá fẹ́ tún rẹ̀ ṣe àbí tó bá fẹ́ jẹun a sì gbìyànjú.
He said everything they've said. He's not being held down. The only thing is that he's not been allowed to be able to go and ease himself and do those things. But he's not being held down like has been said. So, carry on.
A gbìyànjú nítorí èmi tẹ́ ń wò yìí mi ṣe lọ́ọ̀yà nìkan mo tún jẹ́ lecturer.
And he says the person, he is also a lecturer and is a professor in university.
Professor ni mi ní University Benin mo ń kọ́ wa ní law.
He's a professor in university teaching them law in Benin.
A sì máa ń pé human rights ó kọ̀ ń pinnu àwọn nǹkan tá a máa ń kọ́ àwọn student wa àwọn ọmọléèwé wa ń pé human rights ò gbà wá láyè ń gbé ká ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
And he said human rights does not allow them to treat anybody inhumanely. Listen now. Listen. Human rights law, as a professor of law, he says human rights does not allow them to treat people inhumanely. This is in Benin. A lawyer is confidently telling you that the human rights law does not allow that to happen. Guess what happens in Yoruba nation, in Yoruba land? Guess what happens in contraption, in that 419 contraption? They disregard human rights. Many people, look at Sowore, for example. Sowore is being illegally detained. They've told him he should be released. They've awarded fines against the government, yet he's not allowed to leave Abuja. Why? They disrespect the rule of law. But anyway, let me just listen to what he's saying. I want to just bring that to your attention.
A sì gbìyànjú a pè àwọn ọlọ́pàá sí àkíyèsí ọ̀gá àwọn ọlọ́pàá sí àkíyèsí a sì tún pè prosecutor sí àkíyèsí àmọ́ pẹ̀lú bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ó dúkù bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ń pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni Sunday Igboho nígbà
So they called the attention of the prosecutor to this. When they wouldn't let him have the movement to be able to go to the toilet and all of that stuff, and not just give him, so he called attention. And this is what the lawyer is supposed to do, to make sure that, the government applies to the prosecutor, made the prosecutor aware, and they had to comply with the human rights. That doesn't happen. Take, for example, the 12 people that have been illegally, the 12 Yoruba Nation agitators are illegally arrested. They've been put in a dungeon. Did you hear me? They've been put in a dungeon. In Contraption, Nigeria. And here we have a lawyer from a small nation, Benin, who is a professor of law in university in Benin, telling us that in that country they respect the rule of law. As soon as they brought it to the attention of the prosecutor, they complied. Tell me, does the Nigerian government that injected Showore with unknown substance in the neck, do they care about rule of law? Do they care about rule of law? I'm just bringing this to your attention, the key differences. That is why tomorrow when we go, we must comply with what the Benin law is. We need to make sure, because they comply with that, and we must follow them. We mustn't do anything to disrupt this the court process tomorrow. We're silent. We do not make any noise around the area. We follow what they tell us to do. We are guided by what they do. Their laws are different from ours. But let's listen on to what he's saying.
Police station.
Please subscribe and share. Continue to subscribe and share. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. So he's saying categorically, after that, once they spoke, they didn't put anything, they didn't put any handcuffs or things on his legs. They did not hurt him in any way. They spoke to them. That's all they did. In Nigeria, as we speak, the 12 people who have been illegally arrested, they're not even allowed to see their lawyer. Those of you talking about one Nigeria, as we speak, the 12, let me bring their picture up so that you know what I'm saying. The 12 that you see here, those 12 with Lady K. Lady K is a woman. She's been, since the 2nd of July, she is still wearing the same set of clothes. And by all accounts, she will have to wash it, let it dry before she puts it on. Naked. That is inhuman. That goes against human rights. So I'm bringing this to your attention to see, so you see the difference, the contrast. Benin, they comply with their own law, the federal government of Nigeria, and that tells you why we are telling you it's a promulgation decree. We are under military rule, and people don't understand when we say we are under promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. It's a military governance, and that is what it is. And military governance, they will not comply with any rule of law because it's their rule. As far as they're concerned, whatever they say goes. So if you make a judgment in the court, it doesn't apply to them. So let's listen on.
A fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ wípé kí ni ẹ̀sùn tó wà nílé ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n fi kàn wọ́n gan-an, kí ni nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe.
Àkọ́kọ́ ká sọ bí tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe lọ ná nígbà tí Sunday Igboho kò ní Nàìjíríà.
So they're asking him, what is it that they said Oloye Sunday Igboho did? So he said, first of all, when Sunday Igboho was leaving Nigeria,
ọ̀nà ẹ̀yìn ló gbà, ọ̀nà kẹ̀kẹ́ ló gbà. He
went via the cycle routes. He didn't go the normal route.
Fi wá sí ilẹ̀ Benin.
He went via by motor, by foot, by ways whereby, not by the immigration post and all of that. He went the back routes. So listen on.
Òun pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n á gbéra láti Benin láti wá lọ sí Germany.
So him and his wife were preparing to go from Benin to go to Germany.
Nítorí pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ Germany ni máa ń gbé pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀.
Because his wife, she lives in Germany with his children.
Ọmọ méje tó ní Germany ni wọ́n wà.
The 7 children he has, They are all in Germany.
Òun pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀ wọ́n ń gbìyànjú láti lọ Germany ní wọ́n á dé airport.
So him and his wife were trying to go to Germany. When they got to the airport,
Gbàtàn dé airport ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wà ní airport wọ́n dá dúró.
so the police at the airport now stopped them.
Ń pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà ó kọ̀wé ránṣẹ́ sí ìjọba Benin. Ń pé tó bá wà ní Benin ń pé ká mú.
So at that point, the police who stopped Oloye Igboho and his wife said that the government of Nigeria wrote to the government of Benin and said, if Oloye Igboho is in Benin, that he should be apprehended for them. So let's listen.
Èyí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n fi mú. Ìyẹn ní pé kì í ṣe ń gbé ó lòfin ní Benin. Kò lòfin kan ní Benin.
But that does not mean he broke any laws in Benin. He doesn't. He didn't. Hey, you okay? I'm on a live broadcast. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye. So beg your pardon, apologies. So now he says that the fact that he was apprehended as requested by the Nigerian government doesn't mean he broke any law in Benin. He hasn't broken any law in Benin. So let's listen on. It's very important to understand this process as we go along. Please do share this broadcast as you're coming in.
Wọ́n sì rí passport Benin lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
And he did not have any Benin passport.
Irọ́ ni. Wọ́n rí passport Benin lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
It's all lies. There was no Benin passport on him.
Passport tán rí lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, passport Nàìjíríà ni.
He had on him a Nigerian passport. Are you all listening? So for those of you who are spreading rumors that he went with this, he went with that, this is the lawyer working with Oloye Igboho, giving us the facts as they are. This is why on this platform, what we like to do is to speak truth to power. We speak truth to power. And we want us all to ensure that on this particular case of Oloye Igboho, let's not believe all the rumors. We need to focus and listen to only the facts. Because we know that Contraction 419 will try to destroy the name of Oloye Igboho, to paint him in a way that makes him look bad and everything else. And our job is to ensure that we show that we shine a light and expose the lies of the 419 governance in Contraction Nigeria, as against Oloye Igboho, who is a honest, decent man, wanting the very best for his fellow Yoruba people. So let's listen on.
Inú passport Nàìjíríà yẹn ó wá ní card residence card ti Germany.
So in his Nigerian passport, he has a residence card for Germany. So Germany had given him a residency card within the Nigerian passport. So let's listen on.
Òun ló ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
That's
Kò
what
sí
he
visa,
has.
kò ní besoin, kò tún ní di visa.
He doesn't need visa. He doesn't need visa because he's a resident of Germany.
Àti lọ Germany.
And he doesn't require a visa to go to Germany. He can go anytime they want because he's a resident.
Pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀. Èyí ọwọ́
Him and his wife.
bẹ̀ náà fi mú àwọn méjì.
So let me just say that again. Let me listen to that bit again. 1 second.
Kò tún ní di visa àti lọ Germany òun pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀. Èyí ọwọ́ bẹ̀ náà fi mú àwọn méjì.
So that was where they caught the two of them at the border and at the immigration in the airport.
Ó dàbí lójú pé gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n ń wo BBC Yorùbá wọ́n ti mọ bí a ṣe ń bá agbẹjọ́rò Olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho sọ jómitọ́rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀. Ǹjẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀ tí ẹ jẹ́ agbẹjọ́rò fún wọn, ǹjẹ́ ìjọba Nàìjíríà ti kọ̀wé pé ìjọba Benin pé kí wọ́n fi Olóyè Sunday Adéyẹmọ ránṣẹ́ sáwọn?
Kókó ọ̀rọ̀ náà nìyẹn. Ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ náà gbé ta kókó sí nìyẹn.
So he was asking, as the Nigerian government requested that the Benin government hold Oloye Igboho. So he's answering. That is the key point of the whole situation. And he's going to discuss that now. So listen on. Please subscribe. Continue to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button as you're coming in. We appreciate you all. We are trying to build Citizen AY. And with your help, we have no doubt that this platform will grow. And it will grow exponentially. Because you all know on Citizen AY, it's a platform where we speak truth to power. And we need your help and support. But let's listen on to this very important broadcast by the lawyer of Oloye Igboho and how we can have more confidence in the process and procedure that will take place tomorrow without the influence or the interference of contraption Nigeria. Let's listen on.
Tí wọ́n dá dúró tó fi jẹ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ fi dájọ́ ẹ̀ àárò ń pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà ó kọ̀wé ránṣẹ́ sí ìjọba Benin pé kán dá ránṣẹ́ sí kán extradite ránṣẹ́ sí ìjọba ránṣẹ́ sí Nàìjíríà. Nígbà tá a wá ń wádìí ẹ̀ tá a wá ń wọnú kéèsì yẹn tó wà ní court a wá rí pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà ò ní kán gbé ránṣẹ́ sí Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ìbéèrè yẹn ò sínú kéèsì yẹn.
So, very key point I'm about to state now. Now, when they started looking into the request for the government from the government of Nigeria to hold Oloye Igboho in Benin, it did not contain an extradition of Oloye Igboho back to Nigeria. It didn't. They just said hold him. That's what they said. It didn't tell them to extradite him. And let's listen more. I wonder if we have an extradition treaty between the two countries. Let's find out. We will find out. You and I are watching it now. Let's watch.
Ìbéèrè tó wà nínú kéèsì yẹn ni pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà ń ṣàlàyé pé àwọn nídìí láwọn káwọn mú Sunday Igboho ń pé ó lòfin ní àwọn ń sọ pé ó lòfin ní Nàìjíríà ń pé táwọn tí ìjọba Benin bá rí kí ìjọba Benin kó dáwọ́ lé lórí. Ohun táwa ń bẹ̀.
So now what they said is that the Nigerian government says that Oloye Igboho has broken laws in Nigeria. That is why they are requesting for the Benin government to hold him. And now he's going to go and further explain what what his role is in this. So let's listen on. I hope you're following me. Please do share this broadcast as you're coming in. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube and hit the notification button so that next time we go live, you'll be able to see us. We need to build and grow the Citizen AY platform on YouTube to give us an extra flexibility on our broadcast. If Facebook starts messing up, which they tend to do regularly, we can continue with our broadcast uninterrupted on Facebook. So I do appreciate those of you watching, those of you coming on board as we speak. I thank you all. I appreciate you. You truly value your support. Without you, the listeners and the viewers supporting the platform Citizen AY, the platform where on Facebook we've grown to over 100,000 followers. I thank you all. I'm really grateful. I'm equally certain and I'm sure that we can grow to the same level within YouTube, Facebook, and within Citizen AY on YouTube. I need your support. We need this platform to grow. That's why we're putting our efforts into, we'll be spending more time on this YouTube platform on a fairly regular basis. We will still be doing it on Facebook, and we might do simultaneous broadcast as and when necessary. We will do that, but we need to grow to be able to get this information out, because this platform needs to be a platform where when we put the information out, it can reach as many people as possible. That's where you come in. We need your support. We need you to spread the news about this platform, and the key role that Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power, plays in the going for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt. Again, I will reiterate, this platform is not only for Yoruba people, it's for Biafrans, it's for Middle Belt. And those three, the lower Niger, we are all setting and clear in our objective for self-determination. And this platform supports all those, the lower Niger area, in going for self-determination. It is our right. It is our human right to do so. So please, I urge you all, as you're watching this broadcast, subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, hit the notification button. Please do leave comments, and we welcome your comments and suggestions, but I wanted to go through this. We may not be able to take calls at this point, but what we want to do is to try and establish exactly the facts of the matter without any lies or any spurious accusations or nothing of the sort. This is the lawyer of Oloye Igboho that you're watching directly. Let's listen on.
Tínú ọdún fún ni pé kò ṣe nǹkan fún ìjọba Benin. Tí ìjọba Benin bá mú ìtorí ìjọba Nàìjíríà ni. tí ìjọba Benin bá mú tó ìjọba Nàìjíríà.
The only way, the only thing that he can see so far is that Oloye has not done anything to break the laws or do anything against the Benin people or the government or the laws of Benin. But he's been held because of the request from Contraption Nigeria. He's been held on that basis. So I hope you are following what we're saying. Please, as you're watching, type 1. Can you type 1 in here so I'd like to see if what I'm saying makes sense? Is what we're talking about. Are you following what we're saying? If you're from the lower, if you're from Middle Belt, from Biafra, from Yoruba Nation, please type 1. I would like to see, because we want to be able to engage. The engagement of each and every one of us in this process is very important, because that way we will know if we're going along the right direction, if we are all thinking along the same lines, if it's making sense, those kind of things. So please, let's endeavor to just type 1. Type 1 if what we're saying is making sense to you. We would very much like to hear from you. We're grateful for you watching us. We're grateful for you taking the time to watch and follow what we're doing on Citizen NY on YouTube live right now. Thank you very much. Please continue to hit the subscribe button. Continue to hit the notification button. Let's listen on.
Kó sì tó di pé wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ múlẹ̀ yìí, a gbọ́dọ̀ fi proof àgbéyanjú pé ó lòfin Nàìjíríà.
So before they can do anything else, they are asking them. They have to give them, the Nigerian government now has to provide evidence of where Oloye Igboho has broken the laws of Nigeria. They got to provide the evidence. So can you see, it's important to go through this process and look at it. It's very, very important. So I'm not going to do that now. Sorry, I'm on a live broadcast. I can't take that now. So now, it's very, very, very important to just establish now. Already, the government, the federal government of Contraction 419 have to provide evidence of where Oloye Igboho has broken the law, has done something wrong against the Nigerian government. They have to provide it. Keep in mind, the same federal government were the ones who went to his house to kill 2 men. They killed them, took away their bodies, illegally arrested 12 people that they put in a dungeon for the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks now. So, and they're the ones trying to find evidence that Oloye Igboho has broken the law. So these are things that we've been, put before you. Let's listen on.
Lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìn àti rí àrídájú ẹ̀. Ìyẹn ni pé ohun tí àwa ò fẹ́ ń pé kó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé nígbà tí wọ́n bá dá dúró sílẹ̀ yìí, kí ìjọba Nàìjíríà kó wá ṣe regularization ń gbé nísìn gbé nígbà tẹ́tí mú yẹn kẹ̀dá ránṣẹ́ sí Nàìjíríà ń táwọ̀ fẹ́ rárá nìyẹn.
So now, what the Benin government and the lawyers are now saying is this. The government of Nigeria so far has not provided any evidence of him breaking the law. And what we don't want to do is for them to now do a law, repatriation law to repatriate him back home, based on the lack of evidence provided by this fraudulent 419 government. Remember, keep in mind, I told you, the government went into Oloye's house without warrant, killed 2 men, of whom their bodies they have refused to release to date. That's the government that's telling another government to now hold a man that has done nothing wrong. What I'm saying here is pretty weighty. It's pretty weighty. The evidence against the Contraction Nigeria is stacking up. There is no way, if you just listen to what is being said as evidence without any interference, they have no leg to stand on. But notwithstanding, we are in a different country, Benin, and we have to follow their rules of law, and it is pretty, very, very strong. They believe in that rule of law, unlike Contraction Nigeria. That law is written for those of us in the south, and then they apply, the people in the north apply it on the southerners, and they exclude themselves from that process. The laws of Contraction Nigeria is written for southerners, and the northerners exclude themselves from suffering the same fate that they place Southerners in. But anyway, let me stop it there. Let me just carry on with this broadcast, because that's, I'm just giving you a clear picture of the difference between Benin government and Benin rule of law and the contraction 419 rule of law. Let's carry on. So, as we speak, the Nigerian government has not at this point requested for him to be repatriated back. As at this point, they haven't. They just said, hold him. So these are facts. These are not disputed. These are facts. And those are the things we need to understand. Again, Benin is a different country with different rules of law. And their law supersedes whatever Nigeria does, because it's within the Benin law jurisdiction. Benin law would apply. Very important things that we need to understand. So let's carry on. And by the way, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a Yoruba man who is interested in seeing a good governance in Yoruba nation and building a Yoruba nation. And that's, I'm not a lawyer at all. I'm an accountant by profession, but that's, I rarely practice that now because I've had to retire due to this chronic pain. That's another story. But going back to this, I am committed to seeing that we will build Yoruba nation, Biafra nation, Middle Belt, nations where rule of law will mean rule of law. We're not going to be telling us it's rule of law when we're actually being ruled by military decree, which is what we have right now in contraction Nigeria. Now let's carry on.
I want to go pay one war in Nigeria. Ǹjẹ́ lè ṣàlàyé fún wa bó ni wọ́n ti mú wọn gan. Àwọn kan ni wọ́n ti wà nínú bàálù nínú àfihàn kún wọn tó mú wọn. Àwọn kan ni wọ́n lọ tọ̀, àwọn kan ni wọ́n lọ jẹun. Bó ni wọ́n ṣe mú wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Nígbà tí wọ́n wá airport, wọ́n ṣe.
So they're asking him now, exactly how was Oloye Igboho and his wife arrested? At what point? What happened? Were they on the plane or where were they? Now he's explaining.
Formalities, àwọn ẹrù wọn, wọ́n ti kó ẹrù wọn lọ. Nígbà tí àwọn fẹ́ present.
So they had already put the luggage in the baggage, and it was been processed and gone.
The passport fún police station tó wà ní airport, òun náà fi mú wọn.
So when he presented his document at the police station, at the airport, at immigration, that was where he was arrested. When he presented his paperwork at the immigration section, that was the point at which Oloye Igboho was arrested. And he was arrested not on the orders of the Benin government, on the orders of the Nigerian government, who had sent out some sort of, I think it's to do with Interpol, if I believe. So it's now you can see that the story is radically different from what many have said. Radically different. So let's carry on.
Tó dàn pé ó kàn ti wà nù engine ńbẹ̀ ní wá pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá brigade criminal wá mú wọn.
So it looks like his name was already on the list of people, again, like I said, Interpol. So that when he presented himself at immigration, now his name came up on the search. And then they called the brigade criminal to come and arrest him and take him into custody, him and his wife. So listen to this now. Let's carry on.
If you have been see brigade criminal nílùú Kútọ̀nù.
A gbọ́ pé àṣírí pé wọ́n ti fi ìyàwó wọn sílẹ̀. Lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ìyàwó wọn tó ní ẹjọ́ kankan níwájú ẹjọ́ wọn àbí ìyàwó wọn náà tó lẹ́jọ́.
Ní àwọn méjì ni wọ́n pè lẹ́jọ́. Ṣẹ́sìmọ̀ nínú.
So they were asking now, from what we understand, his wife has now been released, and we believe that she doesn't have any other case to answer. But now he said no, the two of them have been the ones who've been arrested. So let's listen on a bit more.
Judicial practical wà nílẹ̀.
So the two of them are still attending, from what he said, they're meant to attend court, because they both been the ones who who are arrested as per the request of the Nigerian government. Now,
tí wọ́n bá mú yàn bẹ́ẹ̀, tí wọ́n bá ṣe ìjọ tán fẹ́ ṣe ní ilé police station, a máa ń lọ́dọ̀ prosecutor. Station mẹ́ta ni. Àkọ́kọ́ a lọ́dọ̀ prosecutor.
So there's three things. They said once they take somebody like that, you have to go to three places. You have to go to the prosecutor.
Èkejì, a lọ́dọ̀ ohun tá a máa ń pè ní justice inspection. Adájọ́ tí máa ń wádìí case.
So then you find out another judge that would try and understand the case and to find out details about the case.
tabako ní adájọ́ tó ń wá di case á wà lọ àdó adájọ́ ẹ̀kẹta adájọ́ ẹ̀kẹta ni òun ní máa ń gbìyànjú pé ṣé wọ́n gbé sí ẹ̀wọ̀n ni tàbí wọ́n ní fi sẹ́wọ̀n.
So the third one, third judge is the one who will decide if the person will go into jail or not to jail. So these are the things that he's saying. I'm trying to, translate it as much as possible for those of you who are not Yoruba people, who are Benin, who are Biafrans, who are Middle Belt. So you can follow this case. Very, very interesting. Remember how they're doing things. Let's just imagine what the federal government of Nigeria is doing to Suwore and Nnamdi Kanu. They don't comply with the rule of law. A government that's been told to pay fines to release the people that brought the case against them, they simply ignore it. That's not the case in Benin. This is why we need Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt Nation. Let's carry on.
Kó tó di pé wọ́n tó dájọ́ ẹ̀. Nígbà tí a dé first station lọ́dọ̀ prosecutor, ẹ̀yin la fi máa ń gbé àwọn méjì náà ń pè lẹ́jọ́.
So when we got to the first stage, when we got to the first prosecutor, that's where we knew that the two of them were the ones that they've been called to, taken to court.
Làwa sọ ń gbé ní ti ìyàwó yẹn kan yọ tiẹ̀ kó.
So we demanded that for his wife, they need to remove her from it totally.
Nítorí pé ìyàwó ò bá nínú activity ẹ̀.
Because the wife has not been involved in any of his activities.
Tó fi jẹ́ activist.
That he practices as an activist. Notice they call him activist. You see, there's no accusation. Activist. You see, that you can tell. I already like the sound of how Benin does things. I like the sound of Benin is not perfect, but I already just like the sound of how they do things. So activist, they call him. It's not calling him, secessionist or anything. The Nigerian government, when you say you want Yoruba Nation, they will call you a secessionist. Here, he's called an activist. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Can you see why we are justified in going for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, and Middle Belt? In Benin, he's seen as an activist. That means that he's allowed by law to campaign for what he believes. He believes in Yoruba Nation as an activist. Let's listen on.
Ìyàwó ọba nínú ẹ̀ tó bá dé ń pé ìyàwó náà lu òfin kò ju òfin pé ó jẹ́ ìyàwó Ìgbòho wọn sì lè mú.
So they said the only thing they will say she broke the law is that it's because she's the wife of Igboho, and that is not an offense to marry. I believe to date that to marry him is an offense. Now let's carry on. Yeah, they don't exactly. They don't arrest you because you believe you're married to somebody. So the person, whoever broke the law, is the one who will answer for breaking the offense. As of yet, keep in mind, Oloye has not broken any law. Please remember, I'd like you all to type 1 to make sure I know that you're following what we're doing. Please do type 1 because I do need you to, this platform, we're trying to grow it and it will take time to grow. So what we will be doing is now and then, at least once or twice a week, we will be doing Citizen AY solely on YouTube, at least once or twice a week. Then other times we will do simultaneous broadcasts on both places. Keriba, thank you very much for the one. That tells me that you're watching and people are following. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button, subscribe to Citizen AY, hit the notification button. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Continue to type 1 if what we are saying, if you understand what we are saying. Particularly, we welcome our Biafran brothers. We welcome Middle Belt. We welcome all people from the lower Niger because this relates to all of us. The reasons why we are going is what we're establishing here. We have the right to self-determination and we are going to exercise it, whether the contraption called Nigeria likes it or not. Let's carry on.
Òfin tí wọ́n bá mú fún ìtorí ẹ̀ la fi gbìyànjú pé àwa lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn a gbìyànjú pé kí wọ́n fi ìyàwó yẹn lẹ̀ náà kó tó di pé a lọ àwọn station gbogbo tó kù.
So they insisted, the lawyers made every effort to ensure that the wife was released because she's committed no offense. Except they're going to tell us that marrying Oloye is a crime. She wasn't an activist. He is the activist. Again, note the word activist. In Nigeria, they will say you're a secessionist. Can you see the use of words? Can you see the injustice? in Benin Republic, you are seen when you're campaigning for your nation, the right to have a nation, you are seen as an activist. In contraction Nigeria, you are seen as a secessionist. Whereas it's your right, it is entirely your right, even within the fraudulent constitution, for you to have association, right to freedom of speech, freedom and expression. Section 39, I believe it is. You know, these are things that is why we are going for Yoruba Nation. I'm just giving you Biafra Nation and Middle Belt. Let's carry on.
Bàtà sì gbọ́ yẹn sí wa lẹ́nu ní eré station àkọ́kọ́ yẹn wọ́n fi ìyàwó náà lẹ̀ wọ́n sì gbé passport ẹ̀ fún un ló wá ṣe discharge èmi mo ṣe discharge fún un ló wá sign sí pé òun gba passport.
So once they discharged her, he signed it, this lawyer signed it, and she got the passport back.
Donc òun tiẹ̀ ó ti ọwọ́ tiẹ̀ ti tán síbẹ̀.
So she's been acquitted. She has been acquitted now. The wife has been acquitted. So we're very clear. The lawyer, you can hear from the lawyer, his wife, the wife of Oloye Igboho has been acquitted. Let's carry on.
Ìjọba Benin ò tún ní case kan pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀.
The government of Benin have no further case with Oloye Igboho's wife. Nothing. So please continue to type 1 if you're following what we're discussing here. It's about tomorrow's case. All of this is building up to tomorrow's case in the court, where Oloye will attend, and we hopefully, in a nation where they abide by rule of law, we expect that Oloye should be released. But like I said, I am not a lawyer. I don't know. I can't tell you because I'm not there. But we are only telling you based on what the lawyer is saying. That nation complies with rule of law, and we expect that should be a natural progression to what our reasoning, our thinking. We can only surmise, but what we're saying here, we're not making any claims. All we're saying is for people to please be very calm, follow what we are being told. Do not bring any t-shirts saying Yoruba Nation. Do not bring any t-shirts or any flag. Don't be shouting, oh, don't. No, be very quiet. This case must go in the way we expect it. We must support Oloye by complying with the rule of law in Benin. 100%. No questions asked. Please type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. Type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. Type 1, please. Thank you once again, Keriba. Thank you. And others, please, if you do what later on, type 1. Because we need to know that I'd like to know that what we're saying is something that resonates with people, and then we can carry on knowing in the knowledge that we are all speaking in the same language and our line of thought is the same, going in that direction. Thank you once again.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbékalẹ̀ òfin kámúyàn láti ìlú kan síbì kan ti ọdún 1994 nígbà tí ìjọ ṣe é ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹjọ́ tó wà lẹ̀ ìjọba Nàìjíríà láṣẹ láti sọ pé kí wọ́n fi Olóyè Sunday Igboho ránṣẹ́ sáwọn òfin yẹn lè ṣiṣẹ́ lórí wọn.
Ok, ohun àlàyé tá ṣe ni pé a wà nù cooperation láàrin ìlú méjì tó bá dé pé èèyàn kan máa lòfin lọ́dọ̀ nílùú kan wọ́n lè dá sí ìlú kejì.
So they have a extradition treaty, so that if somebody commits a crime in one place, it can be sent back to the other place because of the extradition treaty. Okay.
Fún ti bẹ́ẹ̀ a gbọ́dọ̀ wà láàrin ìlú méjì òfin ó gbọ́dọ̀ wà láàrin ìlú méjì pé tó bá di tí onítèmi bá ṣẹ̀ tó bá wọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ ó gbé ránṣẹ́ sí mi. On la máa ń pè ní lédè French accord d'extradition.
Yeah.
Convention yẹn gan tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi lè gbéyàn kó ní Benin lọ Nàìjíríà kò sí òfin.
Oh, I do beg your pardon. I misunderstood that. He said in the normal case between the country they have extradition treaties between the two of them. What he's saying now, I do beg your pardon. That was me. I was rushing along. There is no extradition treaty between Benin and contractor Nigeria. There is no extradition treaty. There isn't. Now let's listen on. So they have no extradition treaty between the two countries. None.
Donc, ó wá dé pé tí àkọ́ yẹn ò bá sí lẹ́yìn òfin o àti gbé ránṣẹ́ yóò nípa.
So, because there is no extradition treaty, it will be difficult for them to let go of Oloye Sunday Igboho. it would be difficult for Benin to send Oloye Igboho back to Nigeria. That's the plain fact. This is what this man is saying. So what he's saying is that there is no extradition treaty between Nigeria and Benin. This is something this is quite interesting. I didn't quite know that myself. I thought it would have been there, but it isn't. So that is a very, very relevant point right there. Now let's carry on and listen a bit more.
Tó bá dé pé àfi tó bá wọnú politics náà la lè wá dáhùn sí torí inú politics yẹn lọ kò tó ṣe kankan náà mà àmọ́ la bá fẹ́ sọ ti òfin tó bá fẹ́ ṣe.
So if you want to talk about politics, let me just play again.
Àti gbé ránṣẹ́ yóò nípa. Àti gbé ránṣẹ́ yóò nípa.
Because there is no extradition treaty between Nigeria and Benin, to send Oloye back to Nigeria, it will be difficult and impossible because there's no extradition treaty.
Tó bá dé pé àfi tó bá wọnú politics.
But if you talk about politics,
náà la lè wá dáhùn sí.
We can't talk about politics, and neither should they, because this is about law now. Politics is a different thing completely. This we're talking about is, did Oloye Igboho, has he broken any law that would warrant for Benin to hold him and extradite for Nigeria? So far, the evidence is no. So let's carry on. So law and politics are two different things. So there is no accord, there is no extradition accord between Nigeria and Benin. I'm stating that categorically, clearly. The lawyer just said that, and I'm reiterating that strongly. Once again, please, those of you coming in, we'll be doing 2 or 3 broadcasts, sort of 1 to 2 broadcasts a week, solely on YouTube for Citizen AY. That we'll be doing, and we are encouraging you to engage friends and family to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube, because we need that platform to grow, and we need you to support us. It needs to be an extra option for us. Should in case Facebook start playing up, we can go onto YouTube and continue our broadcast and giving you very important and relevant information uninterrupted. Please continue to subscribe and share. Hit the notification button. Thank you very much. Let's listen on.
Convention yẹn láàrin Nigeria àti Benin.
tó inú wa dùn lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí BBC Yorùbá ó ní láǹfààní láti máa wò wáyé níbi tí a ti wà ní ìlú Kútọ̀nù nílẹ̀ Benin olómìnira pẹ̀lú agbẹjọ́rò Ibrahim Bámidélé Salami tí wọ́n jẹ́ ìkan nínú àwọn agbẹjọ́rò 5 tó ń gbẹnusọ fún Olóyè Sunday Adéníyì tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí Ìgbòho sá. Bákan náà ni agbẹjọ́rò tún jẹ́ ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n olùkọ́ni nílé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ti yunifásitì tí wọ́n kọ́ wọn ẹ̀kọ́ nípa ìmọ̀ òfin.
So they are just reiterating that he's a lawyer for Oloye Igboho, and he's also a professor in the school of in university for students on law, professor of law. So he said, this man has got many strings to his bow. Kudos to him. Let's listen on.
Ilé ẹ̀kọ́ yunifásitì ti ilẹ̀ Benin bí ǹjẹ́ àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n jẹ́ àwọn àgbààgbà Yorùbá bóyá nílẹ̀ àti ní Nàìjíríà ǹjẹ́ wọ́n dìde sí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí láti ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn fún Olóyè Sunday Adéníyì.
Àwọn tí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ní gbogbo àgbáyé tí wọ́n ń gbìyànjú láti help Sunday Igboho wọ́n pọ̀.
So he's saying, they asked him, has there been many support from many traditional rulers and people in political, power and people in, eminent people who are in support of Oloye Igboho? And the answer is, there is a lot of them who are in support of Oloye Igboho. That's happening to hear. Let's listen on.
Mobilization.
There's a lot. He said there's a lot. Many of them have been mobilized, he said. In fact, mobilization has gone worldwide.
In Africa,
in Europe,
in UK,
in
USA,
in US.
àwọn tí ń pè wá tán fún wa ní.
The number of calls that we're getting and giving us
àtìlẹ́yìn wọ́n pọ̀.
Giving us support are so many. There are a lot of them, a lot.
tán fi àdúrà àti àdúrà fi tì wá lẹ́yìn.
They're praying for us. They're praying, supporting us with prayers. In this case.
Wọ́n pọ̀ gan-an. Àlàyé tí mo fẹ́ ṣe ni pé ohun tí wọ́n sọ pé ohun tí ìjọba Nàìjíríà ó sọ pé Ìgbòho ṣe ohun tí wọ́n táwọn pè ní infraction.
So they said the infraction that Oloye Igboho was supposed to have committed against the Nigerian government. Let's listen.
Òfin mẹ́ta ni wọ́n ní pé ó jẹ̀bi fún.
They said he's broken 3 rules, 3 laws.
Kí ṣàlàyé òfin mẹ́ta náà fún. Òfin àkọ́kọ́ tí wọ́n sọ òun ní pé wọ́n sọ pé Sunday Igboho ó máa ń ṣe traffic ìbọn ogun.
So they said now the Nigerian government has made accusation that Oloye Igboho traffics weapons of war. Listen, the government of Nigeria have accused Oloye Igboho of trafficking weapons of war. Number 1. Very interesting. Where's the evidence?
Ìyẹn jẹ́ pé máa ń rọra ìbọn ogun láti lọ kó lọ Nàìjíríà bí.
So they're saying he's buying weapons of war to take it into Nigeria.
Àbí láti ṣe ogun ṣáà o.
Or something to cause a war.
Kọ́kọ́.
That's number 1.
Ó yà wá lẹ́nu.
I am surprised, he said.
Accusation ó yà wá lẹ́nu gan.
That accusation is astonishing.
Èkejì wọ́n ní pé ó ń gbìyànjú láti máa jẹ́ kí ìgbòdìyàn kó wà ní ìlú láti dàlúrú.
So they're saying that he's encouraging disruption and disrupting the nation to such an extent as to disrupt the whole nation and to cause the breakup of the nation. Since when did you speaking up for Yoruba nation translate to that you're disrupting the nation? Since when? We want to know. Let's listen on. So they say that he's trying to incite people to destroy Nigeria. Number 2. They said he's trying to split Nigeria into 2 or 3. So those are the 3 things that they said he's done.
Nígbà tí prosecutors ó yọ àwọn òfin àkíní mẹ́ta yẹn jáde àwa lọ́yà kó ajagun gidi.
So when the prosecutor brought these 3 things out as rules, number 1, weapon trafficking, 2, disruption, 3, trying to divide Nigeria into 2 or 3. When the prosecutor brought these charges against Oloye, we fought back strongly. They said to them, all of that is fake. Did you hear me? The lawyer said, all of that is fake. Are you following me? Please continue to share this broadcast. We do appreciate you. Continue to share this broadcast. Subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. And we'll be doing more and more of our broadcasts on here because we need to have an alternative functioning platform. So please do subscribe. Let me just do this. We do really need your support. Please do not hesitate to subscribe and hit the notification button because we need your support. At this point, I'm just trying to make 1 or 2 things. Just give me a minute, please. It's very important that we try and get things done. Let me just get that done. Copy. So let me just see. Now let me just see. What we need to do is to continue. So please, this platform, I need you to really assist in giving as much of this information out and help us grow the platform on Citizen AY platform on YouTube. We're grateful for your support, obviously, on YouTube, on Facebook. Without your support, we would have nothing like the numbers that we have, and we're grateful. We say thank you very much for what you do on Facebook, and continue to subscribe and like the page as well. But we also need you to, at this point, where possible, help us spread the word about YouTube, Citizen AY on YouTube. It's a platform that it must play its key role in giving us the flexibility to give you uninterrupted news and updates, and to be able to speak truth to power uninterrupted. Thank you. Let's carry on.
Torí àwárí di bí tí alàgbà Sunday Igboho ó ṣe ń ṣe pacifically tí ò gbọ́bẹ tí ò ní àdá.
So they said they threw the case and they said that is all fake. They said we can see Oloye has not taken any knife, cutlass. They've not seen him with any of that. And he has no
níwájú àwọn tí ń gbìyànjú láti ṣe kíni láti sọ Yorùbá di ẹrú.
In front of those who are trying to make Yoruba people slaves. So you can see this is a lawyer in Benin saying this.
Kò bọ́ síbẹ̀. Nítorí ẹ̀ ní gbogbo mobilization tó wà ní gbogbo àgbáyé ó yẹ ń gbé káwọn àwa Yorùbá àwọn ọmọ Odùduwà ká tìlẹ́yìn ká gbé.
So we Yorubas must mobilize and support Oloye world over. We must support Oloye world over. We must.
Not
to support him and take guns or fight war, but support him. So the language and our civilization requires that Yorubas world over unite. Yeah, those are the words of the lawyer. The civilization and the language of Yorubas requires that we unite.
To
support.
Extradite Sunday Igboho to Nigeria.
So our central aim here is to ensure that we must never let Benin government extradite Oloye Igboho back to Nigeria. Already we told you there is no extradition treaty between the two countries. There isn't. Our job now is to make sure, because it's not broken any law, what they said about him there is not based on fact, is all lies. Let's listen on. So what he's saying is that we must make sure that as a lawyer supporting Oloye, their job is to make sure that he's never extradited back to contractual Nigeria. Listen on. With everything, if we extradite him to Nigeria, everything that's happened to his house, with everything that we've seen, how the Nigerian army is disturbing him. It's like we're sending him to be killed. In Nigeria. If that is the case, we better leave him in Benin and dispose of him there. It's better than we take him back to Nigeria. So where they will kill him like a meat, like a cow. That's our aim. We are struggling and fighting. We are fighting to make sure he's released, and he will never be sent back to Nigeria. So they asked him if he knows that some people of the Nigerian government and people who are enemies of Oloye have been trying to from Nigeria coming in to try and make it difficult and ensure that Oloye is sent back to Nigeria. Does he have anything? He says, I don't know about it. But it could be though. It could be there.
nítorí pé ohun tí Sunday Igboho tó dà ní ìgbà ìlú ayé nìsí kò tó kéré mọ́.
So yeah, they said it could be that way because they say now the image and the stature of Oloye Igboho is big now. It's big world over.
ìyẹn ni pé àwọn politics wọn ò fẹ́ ẹni tí ó dà wọ́n láàmú.
So the politicians don't want anybody who will hold them to account, who will disturb them.
bí ẹni tí ó wà gboyè lọ́wọ́ wọn.
It's like they see him as somebody who will take away their position.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lè má jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀.
He said it may be not. I don't know about that.
lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí yóò wá kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé ṣé ìlú Benin ni Olóyè Sunday Adéníyì fẹ́ jókòó sí lásìkò tí wọ́n fi mú wọn ní àbí wọ́n lọ àlùmọ́ ẹ̀.
kò fẹ́ jókòó sí Benin ó ń gbìyànjú láti travel lọ Germany.
So they asked him, does Oloye Sunday Igboho want to stay in Benin? And the lawyer said, no, he doesn't want to stay in Benin. He wants to go to Germany, and we will certainly hear why he's going back and why he's justified to do so.
ó ti wà ní airport ó ti gba ticket ó ti wà ní airport òun pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ̀ láti lọ sí Germany òun náà ọlọ́pàá fi dá wọn lówó.
Yeah, he was already at the airport. He's got his ticket. He was on his way to go to Germany, where the immigration police stopped him.
àmọ́
on the orders of contraption 419 government, Fulani government.
tí ọlọ́pàá ti dá wọn dúró ẹ̀ àwa ti ń gbìyànjú lẹ́yìn pé a mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ò tí ì béèrè pé kí wọ́n dá padà.
But we have been proactive and working so hard to make sure that we know, although we know the government has not asked for him to be extradited, and Nigerian government has not asked for him to be extradited. Listen on.
padà sí Nàìjíríà.
Back to Nigeria.
àwa ti ń gbìyànjú ká fi béèrè ìwé ilẹ̀ yìí tí ó fi jẹ́ refugee ìmọ̀ bí ẹ.
We are asking for a book for him that will be, it will be in this country. It's something VGA. I'm not quite sure. Refugee. Yes, we've asked him to. Yeah, maybe he could seek asylum as a refugee. Yes, seek asylum as a refugee in Benin Republic.
Ní Benin, ká fi jẹ́ pé kò ní wàhálà láti gbélé.
So that he will not have problem to stay in this country, in Benin.
Nítorí ẹ̀ ni gbìyànjú yẹn làwa tó ń gbà.
That is what we're working on.
Wọ́n ti jẹ́ kó lọ Germany.
Since that as he's not been allowed to go back to Germany.
tó a dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ BBC Yorùbá tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe wí ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ mo ní BBC Yorùbá ti balẹ̀ ní bàbá sí ìlú Kútọ̀nù nílẹ̀ Benin olómìnira níbi tí a ti.
Okay, so that was a very interesting documentation right there. The interesting thing I will say is that, and again, we are asked for, as you see this, we are asking that they free the Yoruba Nation 12. So far, we are understanding that on the 27th, if I'm correct, that they are meant to be presented to the courts. As we speak, many of them, they have not had a change of clothes. They have not had a change of clothes at all. They haven't. All they've had is just being in the same set of clothes. People who have done nothing wrong. In Benin Republic, they are seen as Yoruba Nation activists. In contraction Nigeria, they are called secessionists. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? In Benin Republic, they are seen as activists. When you're an activist, by law, you have the right to demand for call for your own nation. Because under Section 39, you have the right to freedom of expression and as a freedom of association. If we have a truly constitutional governance. But in this case, what we have is a military governance. I keep telling you all, it's, let me bring that up to you. I will be bringing that and making sure that we never forget that fact. That is something that they cannot run away from, and we mustn't let them run away from it, because they have lied to us for too long, and we need to do what? Expose their lies. Let me just get that document to you. I thought I had it here. Let me just take a back step 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. So let me move in there so you can see. I'm going to move in. As you're watching, those of you watching, I will be back later on, and I'm not going to stay too long. Now, Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Promulgation Decree number 24 of 1999. That's what we have been ruled by till date. What they've simply done is to hide those two. They've hid Promulgation Decree number 24 of 1999 from you or I. So when you see it, just say Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom in the same document. They talk about Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999. And they did that once they give themselves the power. They say here, it shall be lawful for the federal government of Nigeria to omit all part of this decree, apart from the schedule and the constitution as so printed, shall have the force of law, notwithstanding the omission. So they're omitting to let you know that you're being ruled by a decree. But they make it appear to you that it's a constitution, which is what they've done here. At the beginning of the page, you see it says, Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Promulgation Decree, number 24 of 1999. So you will know it's a decree. But at the end of the page, once they give themselves the power, the Provisional Ruling Council in 1999, under the auspices of General Alhaji Abdulsalam, General Abdulsalam Alhaji Abubakar, under his military regime, they imposed this constitution that they've told that every president since then have had to swear on oath to protect. And when you protect this military decree, you are imposing misery on millions of citizens. And that is why we are here speaking truth to power. So I'm just bringing it to your attention. Those of you say, well, we're going back again to Oloye. I'll bring that up. I'm just bringing this to your attention so you know why we're saying that the constitution we have is a fraud. I'm bringing that to your attention. I'm probably not going to do much more than that now. Tomorrow is a very important day. And we want you all to please ensure that you tell family and friends who are going to be there tomorrow to comply with the rule of law in Benin. They believe in rule of law. They uphold that rule of law. And we will do the same, those of us who are going to be good there. And we'll have people on ground who will be ushering and sort of stewards and things on the day to control and make sure we stay back and we do not interfere with the process in that judicial process and that court process. It's very, very important. I wanted to just bring this discussion on. I wonder, let me switch my phone on. If anybody wants to call in, you can call in. You have a moment. We've got like 5-10 minutes. I will talk for about 5 or 10 minutes. The phone line is on. Let me see if I can just check the phone line is on. Let me, I'll mute this. I'm going to try and, let me see. I'll bring the phone line in so that you can call. So I'll bring the phone line in. So you can see that's the phone line right there. The phone line is on. If you want to call in, call me on 447399580606. You can call right now. If you do, I'll be here and I can take your call and we can, say one or two things about what you expect from tomorrow and, how you see things going. And again, encouraging people to comply with the rule of law. Please don't forget to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Very, very important that we do so. One more thing that I was going to do. Let me just see. I thought I hadn't done that. Okay. The referendum, I urge you to sign it if you haven't signed it. Very, very important. Let me see. There's one more thing I wanted to do and I can't find it. 1 second, please. I'm just want to check something. Okay. So what we have there, also, those of you watching, we do appreciate you. Whatever you can do to help on YouTube and help Citizen AY, we welcome your support. There's a bank account number there. Also, I will be swimming on the 22nd of August, about a month from now. Well, less than a month from now. Where we're swimming 150 laps in the pool on the 22nd of August, a Sunday, 2 to 4 p.m. Your support was very much needed. We'll be doing a charity swim. That swim will be for 150 laps, 3,000 meters. So your support is very much needed. If you can, let me see if I can get that video out to show you what I mean. I will bring this back and I'll just show you. Behind me, you will see a video. Let me bring that video up. In fact, I will do this now. So I want to show you a video. That's me in training. Sorry, beg your pardon, not that one. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Go back there. Okay, let's do this again. Mm. 1 minute, please. I'll be there. I'll just get this video for you to see. So if we can talk about it. Here we go. So that's me swimming. That's me. You can see my beard there. So that's me swimming. Splashing about a little bit. I'll be doing that. I swim backwards. So let me see if I can just turn it down a little bit. So I swim backwards. I will let it play again, so you can see. I'm going to leave it playing for a while. So let me see if it will let me do that. Okay. So now, so that's what I'll be doing on the 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. I'll be swimming in the pool. They've graciously allowed me to swim. Please, I want you to type in when you're going to donate for Swim for Yoruba Nation, charity swim, Citizen AY charity swim. Use the account that you see on the screen and make donations, because we need as much funds. Those funds will be going to help across many of the things that we'll be doing, for Yoruba Nation, to make sure it becomes a reality. Whatever you donate, what we're trying to do is to pour it into making the level of awareness about many different things that we're doing and how we're going to actualize Yoruba Nation. This is something of my own suggestion and idea, and I thought, what can you do to give your time, your commitment, to show your commitment to your nation? This is something that we can do. And also, this is a way to dispel any idea that people have been saying that black men can't swim, we don't know how to swim, and all of that misconception. That's me swimming there. And with my back, the swimming really helps me. It helps with my back. Although yes, I get tired and everything else, it is something that is very good. It helps me, particularly with someone with chronic back pain like myself. So it's a double benefit. We're swimming to donate for the nation. We want to bring as many people, as possible to donate on the day. We will post pictures. We might even do a live broadcast on the day. But what we want to do is to make sure that we are bringing the awareness about this. And all of this is connected, So this is what we're trying to do. The account number is what you see across the screen. Donate to us if you can. I think I will let it, when it gets to the next end, I will just put a stop to it for now. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I've been told that the swimming that I'm doing there is quite unique, because I swim, as you see, I swim backwards. And what I do is I swim, and that's the only way that helps me. And it's quite a unique swimming way of swimming. I've devised that myself. That was self-taught. I taught myself. I could swim, breaststroke myself and crawl a little bit myself before. I could do that. But when the accident happened and then I had to change, and they said, look, for my back, I would need to swim. And I never learned how to swim backwards, and that's what you see now. So and we're doing that. What can you do for Yoruba Nation, Biafra Nation, Middle Belt? What can you do? What talent do you have? If you have a talent that we can share, that you want us to share on Citizen AY, we'll bring you on board, and we will talk about it. Particularly if it's going to aim at bringing awareness to Yoruba Nation, write us. Admin at citizenay.org. Let me just put that on the screen so you can see. So you can write to us at admin at citizenay.org. Let me put that up right now, so you can just write that down, because what we're trying to do is, this is something that all of us must be involved in. So let me just put that down. Just write admin at citizenay.org, and we will endeavor to look at get in touch with you. Okay. So, and if you do want to donate to us as well, like I said, the bank account, make the donations and send the details to the admin at citizenay.org, so that we know you got the bank account. Put the confirmation in admin at citizenay.org. That way we can know what is where that came from. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we really are grateful that the time that you're giving us. Like I said, we're trying to build something here. We need to do something that is so you can see it on the screen there. So there you have it. There you have it. So admin at citizenay.org. So let me just make sure. 1 second, please. I'm just gonna play about with this a little bit. Just make sure you can see it across the screen. Okay. Now, so write to us there. You know what? Let me 1 second, please. 1 second. Let me just do something to make it even more visible. Okay. Color of the water would be good to go for. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. So the color of the water as well. Same. Okay. So there you have it. So what we're trying to do is we're going to be swimming. And you've seen one more time. This is me swimming, nobody else. It's me doing the swim. If you look, it's me doing the swim. I thank the person who filmed it when I was doing the swimming. I just asked them and they said yes. So that's me swimming backwards. That's my beard. That's me with my glass goggles. So we'll be doing that on the 2nd of August. 150 laps, 3,000 meters. We need your help. We need your support. Please continue to subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Very important. We need your support. We can do this. I know we can achieve this with your support. Let's see how much we can raise, and then those funds will go towards assisting the Yoruba nation. Everything we're doing is to make sure that we bring awareness. Another thing I will say in all of this, please, I want you to. You don't have to call now. I mean, because I think nobody. I don't know. I didn't see any calls from anybody. But if you have called, let me just see. Because I remember I did say you can call if you wanted to call in. The number is still on the screen as I speak to you. In fact, let me write it in here in case you might miss it. You might not see it on the screen. I'll pin it on here. So let me see. Call. Let me just put it on here. I'll give you the opportunity before I wrap up, because I do have to. 9 minutes ago. Sorry about that. I just missed the call. Somebody was watching, and I'm going to take the call back right now. 9 minutes ago, you called. I do apologize. I must have missed it. Let me make sure I call you straight back. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. It's a WhatsApp call. Let me see. Call plus 447 399 80606. So let me. Oh, sorry about that. Let me just get this done. Sorry. Call. Sorry about that. I was doing multiple things, and sometimes you plus 4473995800606. So I'm gonna pin that up. I'm pinning that as a message. So if you want to call in, you can call. Let me just try that number again. Do apologize if I didn't pick up your call earlier on. I just saw something now that somebody called. Is that today or now? I just don't know. Is that now? Okay, maybe it's not now. It's yesterday. Okay. So if you do want to call, the number is pinned on there. Call 44739980606. And you can we can talk for a few minutes. Like I said, if you do want to make donations to Citizen AY, use the same account number with OduduwaTVRadio. Just make sure you make the donations and put on the description Citizen AY swim for the 22nd of August, 2021, 2 to 4 p.m. The aim is to swim 3,000 meters, which is 150 laps. So that's what we're going to try and do. Let me just see. Oh, now. Okay, somebody's trying to call, and I'm going to take that call. Sorry about that. I don't understand what happened. 1 minute. Let me just take something. Sorry about this. Oh, I know what's happened. Beg your pardon. Okay, let me just do that again. Yeah, 1 second, please. Sorry, the network was not connected. That was why it was giving me a problem. I forgot to connect the network. So try again, please. I'll see. I just saw that now. Do apologize. Sometimes when I do that, I forget to connect the phone, and of course, it will not connect through, and you will not see. I will miss the call thereby. So let me check one more thing. I just saw a missed call now, and it's not for trying. Okay, now I'm not gonna take that one just now. I just want you to see what it is that we need to do. More calls now. So if you want to call in, the phone line is on now. I do apologize if I did not pick your call earlier on. It's not for not wanting to try. Let me do that now. Okay, let me just do that.
I want to tell you a story.
Okay. Now, I don't know, this number may want to call. Let me see. I'll call them up anyway, and I'll see if they wanted to see if you're watching. I want to know if people are watching us on YouTube live direct, but I don't know. No, it doesn't look like they are. Okay, I'll leave that. I'm not too sure if that was a call directly to what we're doing just now. I do apologize for not having picked up the call earlier on. 1509. Let me just see. Somebody just go. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we do. We are aware somebody's asking about the petition. Yeah, the petition is genuine. So let me just send that to him. 1 second, please. Let me just do something quickly here. Okay. 1 second, please. So I want to just do this. Somebody's asking about the referendum, and we like to give them the information so that it doesn't. Sorry about this. Okay, it will come up in a minute. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm really grateful for your time. I hope you found it beneficial. I might do this again on Facebook as well later on, but there's a few things we'll be doing. I might be out later on a show or something. If not, it'll be tomorrow. We'll be watching tomorrow closely. We have a broadcast also on Oduduwa TV Radio tomorrow, 7 p.m. Oduduwa TV Radio presenters will be having a discussion about the ongoing Oloye Igboho illegal arrest, and the 12 and the others in Lagos, and the need for us to have continued unity. So that will be happening 7 o'clock tomorrow. You will see something in the post on Oduduwa TV Radio and Citizen AY. And all that's left for me now to say is I thank you very much. Again, if you want to call, I've got about a minute or so. I can take a call for a minute or so. Those of you on YouTube, we can take a call just for a minute, just so we can, if you do want to call in, let me know, signify. The number is there. Call 447399-580-606. We will be doing this on a regular basis. We intend to keep this going to make sure we build the momentum for the platform. Once again, I thank you for joining me. I'll be back later on. Thanks for watching. Please do share. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Hit the subscription button. Share with family and friends. One more thing I wanted to talk about is, before I go, I just remembered. I want to talk about something with you all, and that is this. You need to go on Google. I want you to go on Google and type what I'm going to tell you now. Mineral resources in your state. Mineral resources. I want you to see it yourself. In your state. In your state. So, for example, if your state, look, let's just type in Lagos State, for example. Let's just type. I want to just see in Lagos State. Okay. Now, so these are the mineral resources in Lagos State. I just want to just show you: bitumen, clay, gas, sand, oil, gas. Those are the just that, right there. That's 5 mineral resources right there. You can do the same thing. You need to have this information. You don't need to go to church or the mosque before you can save yourself. Information like this is what you need. You can use this as something to now go to your government. You need to the more of us that knows about this. Bitumen. You see, that one is what is used in fixing the roads. We have this resource in Lagos, and yet the people who are meant to build Lagos for you, they refuse to use this bitumen to fix your roads. You don't even know. You think you have to import it, and they actually go and import the bitumen rather than build you good roads. Here are the roads in Lagos to see what I mean. Lagos roads. Let me show you. Bad roads in Lagos. Yeah. Bad roads in Lagos. Let's go on. These are the bad roads in Lagos. You see, some will lose the governor. You can see that. I was going to try and wrap this up, but I actually wanted to. I might do 5 more minutes or so on this. These are the roads in Lagos. But please know that bitumen. Let me show you what bitumen looks like. So you might, those of you, look, do something for me. If you are in Lagos, look, this is what bitumen looks like. This is what bitumen looks like. Bitumen is this. This is bitumen. See? It can look like this. You see, that's what they use. They use bitumen in fixing the roads. Can you see? They use bitumen in fixing your roads. And we have it. It is a resource that we have. You see? They will use it to fix your roads. They will use it to on concrete so that the roads, it makes the road good for cars, for the wheels to go on the road. See? Now, that is what you have in Lagos. This is Lagos State. Why are we having this kind of roads when we have abundance of mineral resource? It says here, the first mineral resource present in Lagos is bitumen. It says it. See that? Let me go and dig into it. No, I don't want to do that one. So that is what you have in Lagos anyway. I'm going to try and I might go back now. Okay. You see, there are even more resources. You see, crude oil, which is one of the few major minerals as was found within Lagos State. Also, we're discussing this at school. You see that these are things that bitumen. The first mineral resource is present in Lagos is bitumen. Bitumen is mostly used by both construction and manufacturing companies. It is an important element in using making and developing building materials. It can be used in making strong units like roads, runways, footpaths. Bitumen is rare and very useful material that is present in some parts of the world as it is expensive and rare. Did you hear? Bitumen is expensive and rare. Most cities and regions in Lagos have enough bitumen. The presence of this solid mineral aids economy of Nigeria. But our roads, do you see it on our roads? Do you see it on our roads? So these are what I want you to no. So these are what I want you to do, to look at. What we do on this platform is to bring you information. These are the kind of minerals that you see. Say Lagos is the commercial capital of Nigeria where businesses thrive. It is also one of the richest states. Has many mineral resources at its disposal. What differentiates Lagos from other states is that most of these mineral deposits has been used for development of various areas in the state. Well, that's debatable because the roads. If you say that, if you say that, why is the road looking like this? If you say that they've used it to develop the roads, look at that. Let me show you more images. There's images of bad roads in Lagos all over. Look at that. And we have bitumen. You see? Bad roads in Lagos. Look. The list is endless. And we have bitumen. We have it. We have this bitumen. It is a resource we have. It is one of the 5 major resources we have within Lagos. Can you all see that? So, listen, with that said, I'll put a stop to it here. Thank you for watching. You've been watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I'll be doing more broadcasts on this, and I might show this later on Facebook. But I wanted to put it here first so we have the discussion. We'll be doing more discussions on various subjects, but keep in mind, tomorrow is a very important date. Tomorrow, a court date, a date where we expect Oloye Igboho we will hear good news. So let's talk some more. Thank you for watching. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. Whoa. Hello? Hello? Yes. Hello?
I don't send you a message time, man. Do you guys have, is there any petition?
There is.
Where is it? I've been checking your wall.
We have the Nina's petition. I'll send it to you now. What's your name, please?
This is Anthony. We are connected as friends on Facebook as well.
Anthony, what's your surname, please?
Akabo.
Huh? Hello? Oh, shit.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry. Anthony, what, sorry?
Yeah, AKA.
Okay.
BOGU.
Oh, okay. BOGU, Akabu. Okay, BOGU.
AKA BOGU.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, listen, I'll send it to you immediately now. I'll send it to you. Okay?
All right, then, cool.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Talk later. Bye-bye. So, I do apologize for that. Okay, so we're going to end the broadcast now. Oh, sorry. Okay.